to the Bill Monroe section of the show. I can say Bill Monroe, the father of bluegrass music. They've been looking for the mother all these years and never found her. But I actually had the great pleasure to hear this young man's very first gig with Bluegrass Boys back early in 1963. And believe it or not, he played the 5-string banjo on that gig. Exceedingly well. In fact, it was flawless banjo playing. And I didn't realize that. They never even rehearsed. Because Del was playing banjo in a band led by the great Jack Cook, great singer, guitar player, and later on he became bass player for Ralph Stanley for about 40 years. But Jack played guitar with Bill Monroe around 1959, and he was playing guitar in this show that Del made his debut on. And Bill offered him the job on banjo, but unbeknownst to Del, he also offered the job to another young man named Bill Keith. And you might want to tell the rest of the story.
Well, I'll tell you what, he offered me a job, and I kind of waited because I like playing with Jack Cook, you know, because we were about the same age, and he was there in Baltimore, and that's where I kind of got my start in Maryland, there in Baltimore. But anyway, oh, you from Baltimore? Don't go back there. Bill, you offered me a job, and I'm going to say you were Jack Cook, and another friend of mine who played with David later on, his name was Bobby Down. He was a great friend of mine. He said, you know, a lot of guys were killed for that job. And I said, really? And I said, I wasn't too impressed, you know. I was thinking about Jack being such a good guy to play with, you know. And anyway, I thought, okay, I'll go down and try out. So I went down and he tried out me on guitar, and he tried out me on banjo that day.
Yeah, they both showed up with their banjos, right?
Sure did. We showed up in a little
banjo player.
Little hotel called Clarkston Hotel, because he evidently told us both, if you come to town, come to the Clarkston Hotel up there on 7th Avenue, which is right next to the National Life and Accident Insurance Building, who sponsored the Grand Ole Opry. And they had the Friday Night Opera in that building. But anyway, he took myself and Bill Keith up there. I had never met Bill until then, and we really hadn't had time to speak. We saw each other in the lobby of the hotel. But about the time we saw each other, Bill walks in and he said, come on, boys, call me. So he bought our breakfast, took us up there in a room, and he tried us both on banjo and guitar. And later, I didn't know this, but I couldn't remember this, but Bill Keith told me,